They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They're going to get on that football, and what a job by the onside kick team to pull that one off and steal a possession. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Lockett. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations. They're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Ncaa. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gets it out fast. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Pulls and fires complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's caught. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Shaw. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
And they were... And they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. To the ground with the back. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking for an open area to his left. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Leaves it with the running back. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Getting some heat. Still on his... And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Well, look at this. 4th down and a mile and a half in the... Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. 1st down here for the offense. Looking for room. It's Lockett. Shakes off the defender. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Badgers in the hurry-up. Looking to throw at Shaw. Fires to the tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he... It was Katie bar the door, baby.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll give it to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
On target to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Off the RPO, complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Two of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Ncaa. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At midfield, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain.
He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. And a sweet catch, and the nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can...
He's got it! Into the end zone!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Quickly to the tight end, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect cover.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for a man. It's Peppers. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And they got him for the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think.
He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They're trying to get to it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now on second down. Looking to pass. It's Peppers. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's going to pass. Still looking on the move. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. The quick out. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Hold it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. To the air, it's Peppers. Got his man quickly. At the 45 on his way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking... Looking for a productive play on first down.
Let's go.
On the run, it's Lockett. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Fires left. He's got him wide open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Makes his connection. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Badgers are marching down the field. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots. But it won't be an offense with Wisconsin that it's opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times a game.
With the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. And he'll be brought down.
Love the decision to go for it here. You're playing.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
At midfield, he's got room. Afterburners coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! And And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line. They're going to ride this running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Back to throw, it's Shaw. Using the quick game.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down after a gain of 1, they'll mark it at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Touchdown, Oregon! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He's got it down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now on 1st down from the 28. Red pass hits complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to buy time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback will audible. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
After the run, now to throw. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way. To the air, it's Shaw. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them.
Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a...
Oh, that's going to be a safety.
About this defense, understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The incompletion on first down leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Touchdown, Ducks! On first down, here comes this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Unloads it left. Fires and picked off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Floating away. Fires to the wideout. Got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looking to scramble. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a first down for the offense. He wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit.